very individual person. He's a lunatic, but he's great.
Sort of knew how to blow and finger, you know, so I just... What else could you say? So I, you know...
It's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll.
This can only happen on Countdown.
Whoa, hey.
Come home with me. Hello, this is Bon from AC/DC, and although we're overseas at the moment, dining with the Queen, of course, you know. Who's this? Thank you.
Oh, these are all
Whose pen is this one?
Where is Angus?
In bed.
Oh. Lazy. Great football catch.
I don't think it's gonna go. Yeah.
Oh. And it's a goal.
Bon's very... See, he's very different too, you know. Bon is a very individual person. He's a lunatic, but he's great. Yeah.
In England, we're the only band that was selling records on the sheer fact of live performances.
The only band that was playing rock and roll.
The last single was sitting in the top 20 for like 6 weeks. Not one bit of airplay.
It's just too up for English radio, and you know.
The rock press in America is currently calling the spate of Australian bands here as the Aussie invasion. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, we're the only ones invading anyway.
They're like Martians, really, aren't they?
We've got so many ideas for songs and so many good riffs, and the more we work, the more we tour, we're getting more ideas and we're getting more, you know. It's going to get better and better. I can't see an end to it, you know. It's like infinity rock and roll, you know.
Your mob are over here, AC/DC, the lads themselves chatting away in a corner here at Covent Garden. How's the trip been going though? Because we get so many good bands over here. You haven't received a lot of publicity. Has it been 50-50 or has it been a good trip?
No, it's been excellent. You know, all the gigs we've done have been, well, received better than we expected, and some of them, like, you know, at least more than half have been incredible, you know. At least like back home, you know.
But the thing about British audiences is they go along, they see the Rolling Stones 1 second, the Beatles the next. They're broken up.
We're better. Yeah. Who needs them? They're all, you know, they're sort of last year's model, you know. The people that come to see us, you know, we just give them the show we give the Australian people, you know, because, and they took on to us without publicity, you know. The publicity caught up to us, not us to that. You know?
Are you rich though? I mean, are you making the bread?
Yep. Sure are.
I just bought Big Ben.
Right, now tell us about your American plans.
Yeah, we're going back there in a couple of weeks to tour with Kiss, supporting Kiss, and a band called Rush. You mightn't have heard of out there.
No.
You know? And we're doing about 12 dates with those bands, and a few of our own, and some co-headlining with a band called UFO.
Right, we've heard of them.
You know UFO?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Now, just on the Kiss tour, right? Have you seen Kiss perform yet, live?
Yeah, I saw them in London last year.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well,
quite spectacular.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's going to be an amazing contrast between yourselves and obviously Kiss. Both very visual.
Well, yeah, see the guy that what's his name? Tell me the bass player's name from Kiss.
I don't know.
No? Coral, tell me the bass player's name from Kiss. He's a popular guy, isn't he?
Listen, I understand the Hobart City Fathers are trying to put a clamp on your concert here as well. Any truth in it?
Yeah, well, I'll be
Are the police going to come to the concert and your police are pretty heavily?
Only if they pay.
Someone
If
said
they don't pay, they can't get in, you know.
Someone said earlier on that the police were your biggest fans. Is that correct?
In some places, yeah. Those that are paid to get in, yeah. It's in the band, yeah. They write letters and all, you know. Dear Bon.
There's a new pop group in England called the Sex Pistols. People are saying that they're modelling themselves on you. Is that correct?
Is there really? Yeah.
Have you heard about them?
Never.
Or are you modelling yourselves on them?
On who?
The Sex Pistols.
Don't know them.
Some say you're...
Don't wig at me.
Some say you favour punk rock more than anything else.
Yeah. You read the papers too.
Do you see this as music or as grassroots music or what?
I see us as music. I see punk rock as nothing.
You think it's just simply outrageous noise?
Oh, no. Those guys have got it. They're making a statement, you know. I mean, it don't mean nothing, but they're making a statement like that.
When did you meet the other boys of the band?
I used to work for the band. I used to work for an agency in South Australia, and I was the chauffeur. And I used to drive the band around from hotel to the gig and back to the hotel, you know. And these guys were looking for a singer, you know. And I said, I can sing. So they gave me a tryout, and I got the job. So I went from being the chauffeur to the singer.
I mean, a week was like a lifetime of anyone else in certain ways, because he could certainly. I mean, a week could be an adventure. I mean, his mother put him on a plane once. He went to see his folks in Australia, put him on a plane, and you know, in London, you know, the guy who was doing our tour manager went to collect him. You know, he was going to meet him at the airport, and he got to the airport and he called us up and said, no Bon, you know. So for like a week later, he gets a call from the airport and Bon said, I'm here. Can you come pick me up? And the guy got there and he goes, he's standing here. He's only got a pair of pants on. He's got no shirt. It's like the middle of winter, you know, freezing. He's just got no shirt, no socks, and he's going, where you been? Everyone been worried. And he says, I don't know. Huh? But yet his mother had put him on the plane. You know, she had seen him getting on the aeroplane, and he says he thinks he followed some girl off at... she got off the plane in Bangkok or something. Yeah? He didn't know, but he didn't know where he had been or what he got up there. Yeah?